Our own Alexander Huddleston has a look from Memorial Stadium.
Siouxland High School football is now officially over after today's NSAA state title games in Memorial Stadium at the University of Nebraska, as Crofton took on Sandy Creek and Wynot took on St. Mary's. But let's kick things off with the early game and the Warriors. Crofton back in the title game for the first time since 2016. A win would give the program its first championship. Sandy Creek in search of back-to-back titles. Cougars would score 2 touchdowns early to get it started. Crofton not being able to stop the high-paced offense, but the Warriors would answer the call with under a minute left in the first quarter. Tyson Jackson up the middle to score one of his 3 touchdowns he would have on the day. Now this game would start getting out of hand with Sandy Creek pulling away in the second quarter, but Preston Foxhoven would keep the scoring going for the Warriors, launching this to Jackson Lind, who beat his man in high steps into the end zone for the 52-yard touchdown. However, this one would not go the way the Warriors had hoped. Sandy Creek puts up 541 yards of offense, defending its championship with a 66-26 win.
Yeah, very proud of these kids. All year long, they battled, they competed. You know, we came out a little flat in that first half. I think the shock and awe of being in Memorial Stadium kind of got to us to start. You know, probably in my eyes, probably meet this team right back here again. Get my hands off to Sandy Creek. They played well today. Second half, I felt a lot better about how we came out and we performed. Unfortunately, like I said, we just put ourselves in too big of a hole the first half that we couldn't really dig out of it.
Well, we had a really good senior class, but most of our team is juniors, and just building another year with each other. You know, some of these guys, they played first year, you know, starting for a new year, and it took a little bit to get used to them. But next year, you know, we'll have more chemistry with each other and we'll play better for each other.
Warriors finished their season with a 10-3 record. In Class D2, Wynot playing in its second title game in the last 3 years. St. Mary's working toward its first championship since 2002. This game was absolutely electric, starting off with a fumble in the opening kickoff, recovered by Wynot. This set up excellent field position for a drive that was capped off with an option toss to Lane Jaimez, who would wrap around and score the game's first touchdown. But the difference maker in this one was number 20, Cotner Cook. The tight end hauled in 13 catches for 265 yards and 4 touchdowns, including a crucial 4th and goal score late in the game to make it a 2-score game. But not only was he balling on offense, but he was balling on defense. He had the Devils' only 2 picks, one being the game-sealing interception to put this one to bed. The Blue Devils would edge out St. Mary's 71-60 for the program's first ever state title win.
Yeah, it's good for the community, for our small town, and we all work for it. That's just, we knew what we had and we got it done and made the pick and went down and we knew it was ours.
Crazy. It's just awesome the way we played. We told guys at halftime we need to come out and fight. It's a 4-quarter game. We thought they were getting tired. So guys, you got to play 4 quarters and just don't stop. Our town of Wynot is just ecstatic about what's going on and everything. It's just a great time to be living in Wynot.
A great time indeed, as this state title win comes just weeks after the volleyball team's first ever state title win in program history. So great time to be in Wynot. But here's to a great football season as well. From Memorial Stadium in Nebraska, I'm Alexander Huddleston for KC9 Sports, sending it back to you.